Good day, dearly beloved, and welcome to another day of Bible Expose. I am Homobola Jacobi, and today I want to talk to us on Numbers chapter 24. Now, in Numbers chapter 24, here we see Balaam and Balak again. On two occasions, Balaam had wanted to curse the children of Israel, by offering 7 bulls on 7 altars, prepared on two different high places where they could see the children of Israel. But on each occasion, Balaam could not curse the children of Israel. Instead, he was blessing them. So on this third occasion now, in another place, having prepared the altar, Balaam had to succumb to the will of God. So he could not curse the children of Israel. In fact, he had wanted to use sorcery to curse the children of Israel, but all was to no avail. He was blessing them instead. So the Spirit of God came upon Balaam, and Balaam pronounced blessings on the nation of Israel, and even prophesied that they would defeat their enemies. This angered Balak so much that Balak said to Balaam that I call you to curse my enemies, and look, you have bountifully blessed them these 3 times. That's what Balak uttered out of anger, out of frustration. So he then asked Balaam to flee back home, as God has prevented him to honor him. Balak had promised Balaam gold and a lot of things to entice Balaam to curse the children of Israel. But because Balaam had prophesied, pronounced blessing upon the children of Israel, Balak was angry, and he decided not to honor Balaam, not to fulfill the promise he had made to Balaam. Then Balaam reminded Balak that he told the messengers he sent to him that he could not and he would not do otherwise to the will of God. So he had pre-informed him, and therefore what he was doing is the will of God for the children of Israel. Thereafter, having said this, he became angered too, and he gave the fourth prophecy. And the prophecy he gave indicated the glory of the children of Israel, a star rising from the nation of Israel, and with a scepter that he shall use to batter Moab. That is the country of Balak now, the nation of Balak, Moab, and destroy all the sons of tumult. So that was the prophecy. Then Balaam also caused the nation of Edom, Seir, Amalek, Cain, Hashor, and Haba. Thereafter, Balaam left the place. So what are the lessons you are to learn from Numbers chapter 24? Number 1 is you cannot manipulate God to satisfy your desire. You cannot manipulate God to satisfy your desire. And that is why Proverbs chapter 9 verse 21 says, many are the plans in the heart of man, but the Lord's purpose prevails. So God will always have his way. His will would always come to realization. Therefore, know how, and there is no way you can manipulate God to satisfy your desire. Secondly, do not be afraid when your enemies curses you or are gathered to curse you. Using one form of enchantment or the other. God shall surely turn the curse into their head, and his pronouncement of blessing upon you will subsist. So don't be afraid of enemy cursing you. Don't be afraid of their gathering to curse you. Don't be feel jittery, because the Lord shall make their curse to be upon them, just as Balaam had to curse the nation of Moab, and the blessings which God has pronounced upon you as a result of you accepting Christ as your Lord and Savior will subsist and will come to fulfillment in your life. Then there will be confusion in the camp of your enemy. They will not be able to agree in harming you. So you have to put your mind at rest and put your hope and your trust and lean upon the Lord, and he shall surely fulfill his blessings in your life. So please subscribe to my channel, like this video, write your comment, and share. Let it go viral. And I also want you to click the notification bell so that when next I make the video, you will be notified. Then you can watch it and learn great lessons in this video. So until when I come in back and give you expose on Numbers chapter 25, stay blessed.